Welcome back to Superhuman Entrepreneur. I'm with Mr. Olympia, Dr. Chris Zaino. Mr. Universe.
I know he said it yesterday. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. It's Universe.
And Mr. Olympia is like...
I think you're Mr. Olympia. Is there a problem?
And that's what I told the crew, that I really felt that you felt.
Absolutely. What I would love to speak to is there are entrepreneurs out there, there are executives out there that can't seem to get a handle on their performance, energy, productivity. What are some of your top techniques that you're using today in order to keep your energy up? Because when you get on stage, you crush it, you go home to your family, you run one of the largest volume clinics in the world. What are you doing? What are some of your techniques?
It's something I call time expansion. And what time expansion is, it's not time management, because time management, we're going to manage our time, but I don't live in minutes and hours, I live in seconds. Meaning, so I go down like, where am I wasting seconds? Because if I'm wasting seconds, that's inefficient energy going to those inefficient seconds. So I find out areas that I need to delegate out, or just because I'm a chiropractor, like for instance, I did 8 steps around the table, and I cut it down to 4 steps, and 4 times, 2,000 visits, that's 8,000 seconds, which is hours. So
that's huge.
So we're wasting a lot of time.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of energy. So when it comes to becoming efficient, focused, you get your time expansion in, you clear up that time, you delegate low income producing activities, you get rid of zero income or wasting activities. So now you have extra time. What are you going to do with that? Now I take my strengths and I use that time to now make my strengths even stronger. Meaning, like when I speak and I bring the focus, because now I have that 1 hour personal time at 5 in the morning when no one's awake. My family's not awake. They don't need me, or they're sleeping. So I could just be all about me. When you guys gave me the call to speak. So when you give me the call to speak, instead of getting nervous, it's like, okay, I'm going to speak on this topic, and I use that morning time to meditate, and I allow it marinate, and then it cultivates itself. And I could really, it's a really good personal time to do that in the morning. So number one, doing that, having that time for yourself and making sure your time is valuable, and expand time, like be as efficient as possible. Another thing, let's go into this, is going to be, it's protecting your heart. I really think,
huge.
I don't watch TV. I don't go on. I'm on social a lot, but I'm on social posting and interacting and answering your comments, but I'm not then going through the feed getting fed garbage, So I protect my heart, because when you protect your heart, it protects your state. In 2008, I guess there was a recession. Everybody's still talking about today. In 2008, because I didn't watch TV, I didn't read the media, I didn't let that affect me. That's the year we grew 2,000 visits a week. This is 2008. So I grew the most in the economic collapse. But my wife and I, we didn't know. Because we didn't allow that to affect us. So the circumstances are not the reason for where you're at. Like, you control the circumstances. So no matter what the circumstances are going on, you know that with diligence that you could change those circumstances by being the change that you want.
I love that, protecting your heart, protecting your mind. It's so important, not allowing the garbage in. Speaking of garbage, a lot of people, they're out there and they're eating junk food all day and waking up doing it over and over and over again. How do you stop that in your own life, and what kind of nutrition are you implementing in your life?
100%. That was going to be the third thing, is that my mind is only sharp when my body is functioning correctly. And what that means to me is I'm getting my adjustments, I have a clear nervous system, so I'm functioning correctly. I got to the way I think of food is everything I eat, my body's will actually recreate itself out of that. So that's my why with food. It's like, when I eat something, I'm recreating myself from this. So what kind of materials do I want it to be? So I make sure I'm putting high octane fuel, because number one, and I will use the word hate, I hate being off. I don't like the feeling when I eat a bunch of junk food, which I do here and there, right? And I wake up and I feel 90%, 80%, brain foggy, I don't like that because
Yeah.
now I'm off my A game.
Yeah.
I'm not sharp. And here's the thing. What people consider luck is when preparation and opportunity meet, and I don't want that opportunity to come and I'm at 90% or 80%.
Yeah.
When opportunity comes, I want to be boom on my
love that
game
about you.
and I'm there. And then when I'm there and I get the opportunity, speed of implementation.
That's awesome.
So I so think like if I don't exercise, if I don't get the blood moving in the morning, if I'm not eating correctly, like I do it because I function I am like in the zone when all those things are where they need to be. So the body is like the movement of the body is like the generator of the mind. I love it. So so that's why you eat well, not because I don't have willpower. It has nothing to do with willpower. It's that for me to have the edge and to be at peak performance and to surpass what the average is. I got to be on my game on those.
Wow.
Days.
So are you avoiding grain, sugar? Like, are you doing that? Staying in ketosis? Like, do you do any of that stuff?
I think ketosis is great. Because of the amount I train. I like some carbs. I do fine with carbs. So my carbs I eat are just around my workout, which is like sushi rice. That's really a very hypoallergenic, no gluten, nothing like that. Okay. And the rest of the day is, it's always grass-fed, grass-finished beef. Yeah. It's going to be wild fish. It's going to be free-range chicken, free-range eggs. I mean, it's just top quality food, top organic vegetables. So most of my meals are the free-range organic meats with some type of vegetable, green vegetable, and super nutrition. Like a lot of clean water. Filter. So just and it's all in there.
Yeah, totally. And I think right now both of us are traveling, and I think you would agree when you travel, you can be very intentional about where you eat. You can be very intentional about what you're drinking, and you can know the area before you go there, right? I know that when you travel, you scope everything out, right?
Two things I always like. Where's the gym? Where's the Whole Foods?
I love that.
I come from the plane. I actually walk into Whole Foods. The Uber guy drives me to Whole Foods. We walk in with our luggage. I buy my food. The hotel always has to have a refrigerator, and then I stockpiled with all my stuff. But when I do travel, to make it easier, because see, when you travel and you eat at a restaurant, those carbs are mixed with a lot of fat and sugar sometimes, right? That's why they taste so good. So when I travel, I purposely go keto, meaning that it's easy to get a piece of protein and a piece of vegetable. I know what I'm getting there. So I do keto when I travel. So when I travel, it's my low carb, good protein, good fat days.
And I would say, it's so simple when you're eating like that to walk into a grocery store and go right in and go right out. And how many people spend like 3-4 hours in the grocery store going up and down the aisles because
you're it's
right.
The perimeters.
Exactly. It's the horseshoe. Exactly. What's one thing that you think about on a daily basis that gives you the drive and the energy that you have every day? Because obviously you ignite the room.
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
Yes.
I just want to double check that you're not pressing the button, Dr.
Oh, it's here.
Oh, it's there?
Yeah.
Let me make sure it's okay. We'll lock it. Sorry about that.
All good, man. Edit.
Okay. All right.
All right. So start from what's one thing you think about?
Yeah, the question.
Okay. What's one thing that you think about on a daily basis that gives you the drive and the purpose that you have? Because whenever I hear any speaker talk about you at any event, they always talk about your drive and purpose is beyond anything they've ever seen.
At 40 years of age, I'm 40, and I know it's not old, but I realize that each day I have one less day. I know it's not a morbid thing, but that's that time expansion thing. I want to make sure that each day I'm at least doing one thing to move forward. Even if it's an inch forward or move forward, but I refuse to take a lateral or back step. I mean, I might hit the wall, because I made a bad decision. I might have to course correct, but I gotta be moving forward each and every day, because if I don't, I personally get down. Because I feel like I want to always make sure I'm accomplishing something, whether it be in family, business, physical. Like, I want to make sure I'm always focused on the wins, because winning's a habit. See, winning's not a thing you do once in a while. It's a habit. So if your character is based on what you do most of the time, and I want to have a character of winning, that means winning must be a habit. So every day I'm looking for the wins. Now the win is this: I woke up this morning, worked out, win. I ate good, healthy, win. I'm here talking with you today, win. So I focus on all the wins throughout the day, and it builds a habit and it builds a momentum where winning becomes a habit. So when I take on a venture, I'm going to do it. I'm going to win because I'm going to close that loop. I'm going to go for it. So I really think if you get in the mindset of looking for all the wins and making winning a habitual thing, because a lot of people, negativity is habitual. Or complaining is habitual. Whatever you do most of, you're going to become. So if I see that, you know, being here with you today is a win for everybody. It's like, so on my day, as long as I have a lot more wins than losses or punts, then I'm totally cool.
I love it. I love it. You know, one thing I keep thinking about when you're talking about this is, especially as men, but across the board, we have to put ourselves around men that give life to us. Men that aren't bringing us down, people that aren't bringing us down. And that's exactly what I hear you saying. It's so important to surround yourself with that environment that's going to propel you into your next season yet. And it's got to be your best season yet. And if it's not, then choose different friends. Choose different environments. Choose environments like this. So I want to thank you for being on and bringing the heat like you always do. Really appreciate you.
We love it.
To all the superhuman people out there, thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.